Yes, praise the living God, my dear brother, my dear sister who is outside there. Yeah, once again, I've taken time without posting on my page anything. But today, I come with something great, and listen to me. You are going to be blessed. And I'm telling you one thing, that when you listen to this message, you want to know the same, my dear brother, my dear sister. You will not remain the same. God wanna increase you, wanna change you, and you wanna have the better destiny in the mighty name of Jesus. Yeah, I want to tell you something today. Today I come out with something called preparation. Someone might ask me what is preparation, but preparation, this is the way how someone gets ready for something. You find some young girls are being prepared to be given into marriage. You find young gents like me, they prepare to be married. You find students are preparing for exams, most especially the candidate classes. They get prepared for the examinations. So that is what we call preparation. We find that parents, when it is time for getting back to schools for the students, for the pupils, and the like, the parents, they are also working up and down to get school fees, to get tuition for their children. That is what they call preparation. So as it is so like that, my dear brother, my dear sister, we also ought to prepare. We also ought to prepare for the Lord. Praise the living God. The Bible says, when we get read in the book of Ephesians chapter 5 verses 25 to 27, the Bible says that as the husbands, the Bible says that, let me read for you, because I have here my manual. The Bible says that husbands, love your wives, even as Christ also loved the church, and gave himself for it, that he might sanctify and cleanse it with the washing of water by the word, that he might present it to himself a glorious church, not having spot or wrinkle or any such thing, but that it should be holy and without blemish. Praise the living God. So we also ought to prepare for our Lord Jesus Christ. He is coming back, and then he's going to take the church without any spot or without any wrinkle. So which is the church? What is the church? The church is me and you. That is what the Lord Christ coming back to take and present to God. Christ is coming back not to take the building, but is coming back to take me and you. And then he said that he might present us before God as glorious, without spot, without wrinkle, without blemish before God. And he has confidence in him that is going to take us when we are glorious. Praise the living God. So we ought to prepare. We ought to prepare. We just ought to prepare. Said that when he comes back, we are going to gain confidence to stand before him and then present ourselves before him. We ought to prepare ourselves for the Lord. Praise the living God. Yeah, when we look in the book of Matthew chapter 25 from verses 1, when we continue reading from verses 1 to verses 10, the Bible clearly tells us about these 10 virgins. And these 10 virgins, the Bible says that 5 of them were foolish and 5 of them were wise. So 5 of them, they came with oil filled in their candles, and of course 5 who were foolish did not come with enough oil. So the Bible says that when these people came, they were all preparing for the bride, to see the bridegroom. So they prepared, but 5 did not prepare enough, but 5 prepared enough. So they were waiting for the groom. So the time reached for the five who were not fully prepared. They were in for it. But the Bible says that the five who were ready, they lit on, they put on their candles, and then the five who were not prepared enough, they went out to get more oil to fill their candles so that they can also be on the celebration, on the wedding. But the Bible clearly says that immediately these people, these five foolish virgins, went out to get the oil. The bridegroom came in, entered into the house, and then the five who were wise, they lit their candles, and then they welcomed the bridegroom, and of course the celebration started. Now the Bible says when these foolish who had gone out to look for the oil, they went out to the cellars, and then they got the oil. They came back. When they came back, they found when the bridegroom has entered already the room, and then the door was shut, had already been shut. So there was no any way to open for them. They tried to knock the door, but the bridegroom told them that, sorry, verily, I don't know you. Sorry, verily, I don't know you. The Bible says that they cried on the outside. They cried outside the door, but nothing was to happen. Why did that happen? Because they did not prepare. Because they did not have enough preparation. So, my dear brother, my dear sister who is outside there, we ought to prepare our souls. We just need and ought to prepare ourselves for that day. The Bible says that He's coming in the hour we cannot tell. He's coming at the time we don't understand. And then He says that He wants to come and find us when we are holy and worthy to be taken with Him. He's coming to take the church without spot or any wrinkle. He's coming to take us, to present us to God without any much fault. So I want you to check yourself, to start marking where you're correct, where you're wrong. You also correct that one, where you're correct, you start marking. And then you have confidence in you that when He comes, you can be able to stand before Him. There is a secret in the preparation. I want to thank God that He has taught me very many things. He has taught me to be a servant. He has taught me to be as well a master. Once I have been a master, and then I've had people I've worked with. We call servants. Okay, I have had servants in simple terms. But I know how to treat a servant as well. I know how to treat my master, my boss. Yeah, while I was a boss, my servants used to obey me so much to the extent that they used to prepare with advance. They used to do all things in advance so that when I come, I find when each and everything is well set. They used to prepare themselves so that I could come and then I do appreciate. And of course, when I could come and then when they are prepared, then all each and everything, I could appreciate. I could give them a tip. Thank you so much for the good work done. I could give them something. Yeah. And also God has taught me to be a servant. While serving my masters, I made sure I prepare myself in time. I made sure I do each and everything I have been given. I made sure I finish my task in time, which I have been given, so that I avoid the blemish, so that I avoid the bad image my servant could see inside of me. So I prepared in time. I prepared in time. So whenever I could see my boss coming, no worries, I could not worry. Why? Because I'm very ready. I know that I have prepared myself. I know that at least I have made myself worthy to stand before him. I know that I have something to tell him. I know that I have something to present to him. I had full confidence inside of me. Even though he called me, I had full confidence inside of me. Even though he calls me at an angry voice, I had the confidence inside of me because I knew I was prepared. I know on the inside of me that I'm very ready to stand before him. So, my dear brother, my dear sister who is outside there, yeah, Christ is coming at the time we cannot tell, at the time which no Son of Man can tell, neither the Son of God can tell, but it is known by only God. He may come tomorrow, he may come today, he may come in the next minute, he may come in the next hour. But you know the question, how prepared are you? Do you have confidence to stand before him? Are you confident enough to be in his presence? To bear his presence that you can stand before him? Then you shake hands with him. Wilbur, you're most welcome, my faithful servant. Then you also shake your head like this. Oh yes, thank you, Master. Do you have that confidence? Oh, when he comes, you will also shy away. You will also run outside to go and buy oil. Are you going to be among the 5 wise girls, virgins, or you are going to be among the 5 foolish ones? I want someone to check yourself because the time is running out. Do you know that we are in the last days? Yeah. I want someone to realize that we are in the last days, my dear brother, my dear sister. Do you know that the Bible, whatever it talks about, has come to pass? But think about that. Do you know that the Bible says that when you see a horrible thing standing in a holy place, just get to know that the hour has come. How many homosexuals have you ever had or witnessed with your eyes on the net or even in other churches, so-called churches, when they are being wedded? The homosexuals, they're wedding a man with a man. Or the lesbians, they are wedding a woman with a woman. We have seen all three things. Human being wedding with an animal that is a husband or a wife. We have witnessed all these things. The Bible talks about the child turning against the parents. We have seen many children turning against their own parents, denying their own parents. Recently, I witnessed a lady was wedding and then she had denied the dad. She told her husband that, you know what, for me, my dad has died some time back, died in the war which brought President Yoweri Museveni on the seat. So for me, I'm an orphan, I don't have a dad. So on the wedding, the dad appeared. The dad heard that they are going to wed and they called him to come. This girl got ashamed. When she denied the dad, got ashamed. So we have seen all such things, my dear brother, my dear sister. We have witnessed all the things with our eyes. Nothing we are going to stand before God and then we deny. Nothing we are going to deny before the living God. We have seen all the things, we have witnessed them with our prepare. We ought to wash our clothes with the blood of Jesus. We need to soak ourselves in the blood of Jesus. We need to make our ways right with God. We need to perfect our ways, our words with God. Whatsoever we do, let it be in line with God. First, ask yourself, are your words glorifying God or they are blaspheming Him? Ask yourself, is what you're doing glorifying God or it is blaspheming the name of God? Ask yourself, are your friends leading you in the ways of God or they are just diverting you? For the Bible says that blessed is the man who does not walk in the counsel of sinners, nor sit in the seat of the scornful, not standing away of sinners, but his delight is in the Lord. And he who meditate daily in the law of the Lord day and night, will be able to nothing but the riverside. Praise the living God, my dear brother, my dear sister. Let us meditate upon His word of God. Let us be in line with the word of God. Let us be focused in line with God. Let our mind be in line with God. Let all our conversations be in line with God. And He will find us when we are prepared, when we are ready to be taken of Him. Lest you not be caught upside my brother and my sister. Lest you not be caught outside of the trap. Because you see coming, you have to give an accountability. You have to stand in His presence. You need to face Him face to face. What are you going to say? The Bible says that war unto the on that day, war unto the mothers who are going to be pregnant. It does not mean the really pregnant mothers, but it means the people who are going to be in sin. On that day, when it comes, woe unto that person who is going to be in sin, who is going to be caught in the racket of sin, who is going to be caught in sexual immorality, he who is going to be caught when he is outside the line of God. But to you who is listening to me right now, who is watching me right now, I know you are going to change. I know you're gonna change. I know you wanna put your ways right with God. I know, and I just have the confidence inside of me that you wanna change. My dear brother, my dear sister, be among these 5 wise virgins. Do not be counted among these foolish ones. Be counted among these wise virgins. And be among God. Keep the oil full. Keep your candle full with oil. Keep your candle full with oil, my dear brother, my dear sister. When the bridegroom comes in, you'll be able to attend the wedding. You'll be able to give the confidence to be in His presence. You'll be able to be with Him, to bear His presence. But you need to be running to and fro to get Him. Praise the Lord. Hallelujah. Some Englishman said, one word with the wise man. But I know this word is sinking deep in someone's heart. And God is going to bless you abundantly. I love you so much. If you are outside there and you are not yet born again, my dear brother, my dear sister, you cannot be partaker of this gospel, or of this opportunity, or of this great treasure of salvation unless you're born again. So, my dear brother outside there, who is not born again and you want to be born again, you have focused onto the things and you are saying that I'm tired with the world, I'm tired with the things of the world. Surely I want to see this God and I want also to taste his goodness. There is no way how you can taste the goodness of God when you are not yet born again. You are going to reply this word with me. Say, dear Lord, today I accept I've been a sinner, what gone astray. But now I know that Jesus Christ, you are the way, the truth, and the life. And from today onwards, Satan and his agents, I denounce you out of my life. And I receive Jesus Christ as my personal Savior. From today, I am born again. From today, I am born again. Amen and amen. I want to tell you, my dear brother, my dear sister, who has prayed that prayer, you are now born again. Go and get a church where they preach Jesus Christ, where they speak the word of God, where they will lead you in the ways of God. And I know they're going to cherish you, they're going to nourish you in the word of God, and you will be blessed, and you are the partaker of this great reward of salvation. May God abundantly bless you. I love you so much. Thank you for watching my video. Thanks for viewing my videos. May God abundantly bless you. May God increase you. May God do you good abundantly, and above all, may he lead you in the path of righteousness. I love you, and I love you, and I love you. May God do you good in the mighty name of Jesus. Amen and amen and amen.